was that?
That come from above us.
Does that not dragging? It's a different vibe this time, I must admit. I feel nervous.
Good evening guys and welcome back to our channel. So tonight we have returned back to the asylum. Now last time we was here we did catch a breath on a static camera. So we thought we'd come back here with just us two because we was with another group last time and explore it on our own. Now it is a big asylum, there's 3 floors. So we have had a look round and there is nobody here but us, and it is very, very late at night as well. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into the investigation. So guys, we do have a static camera running tonight. We've put it in room 113 because that's where we got the breath from last time that we was here. And we do just have a cat ball and an EMF reader just to see if it lights up while we're not there or the ball actually gets pushed off the shelf. We believe in this asylum that this second floor, which we're on now, is the most active. We can't unfortunately go on the 3rd floor tonight just because most of the windows are blown out and we don't want anybody seeing us and then telling us to leave because it just interrupts the whole investigation. But we did go on the 3rd floor last time we was here. But yeah, we think the 2nd floor is probably the most active, isn't it?
That's the 2nd floor is where we caught the breath in 113. So that's why we've decided to set the static up there just to see if we can replicate what we did last time. So guys, we're now on the 1st floor in the landing hallway area. We're just going to stay here, do a bit of calling out just to see if any spirits are here that can actually come forward to us. So we're calling out to any spirits who may have perhaps worked at this asylum, maybe was a patient. If you could come forward to communicate with us, please. My name is Steve.
And my name is Jolly.
And we're here tonight just to see if we can communicate with the afterlife.
You may even recognise us. We was here about 3 or 4 weeks ago. We believe that we did make communication with somebody as we did catch a deep breath on our static camera. Are you able to come forward for us again tonight, please?
If you are a little bit nervous or maybe feel intimidated, there is a camera by room 113. If you feel comfortable talking into that camera, you can.
Last time we was here, I did bring a ball with me that kept flashing. Now we're not sure if that was paranormal. We don't really believe in the cat balls flashing, but there is one upstairs in 113. Would you be able to knock it off the shelf for us, please? That way we'll know that we're making communication with the afterlife. There is also an EMF reader which has a green light on it. If you go towards it, it will flash different colours. That is another form of communication, and that will be picked up on the static camera that is in room 113. Maybe you stayed in room 113.
Maybe you're trapped. There's lots of things on the floor that you can move. If you could kick something. Or could you do this knocking noise? We felt we had to return back to this place because of what we captured on the static camera while we was taking a break.
We have been drawn back here, especially me, as I still think there's something on the second floor. Last time when I was here and I came into this asylum, I was instantly drawn to 113. Why was that? And then I left my camera running while we was on a break and I captured the breath. So something drew me to that room. You wanted me to hear you. I could have put that camera anywhere in this asylum. There was 3 other cameras placed around. And I heard you.
What was that?
I don't know. I heard you.
What was that?
And I heard you.
What was that? That was distant.
Sounded like something thrown, didn't it? Behind you it was.
I thought it was down there, but I know it always travels.
I thought it was behind you. If that was you, could you do it again, please?
That was strange. Sounded like something dragging in the distance.
To me, it sounded like something's thrown, like a stone.
Was that you trying to communicate with us? What are you doing?
You didn't hear that?
I can hear walking.
Above us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully our statics picked that up, because that's so above us, guys, is the second floor. And we have checked all the rooms. We've been here for about half hour, 45 minutes.
Half hour, 45, yeah.
Setting up and walking around checking the place.
I feel a lot more different this time.
Yeah, it's definitely got a different vibe.
But last time we come a little bit earlier.
Yeah, so
And this is what we say. Some people believe that spirits can relive certain things at certain times.
But why would they be awake at this time of night? Well, if it's a mental asylum and people have trouble sleeping, and I suppose if you're being brought in as a mental health patient, you're being brought in.
Anytime.
They say hospitals don't sleep, so.
That was strange. I don't know if you want to go
I'm
on.
wondering if, as well, just another theory we're putting out there, I do wonder whether when you're just on your own, is it a bit different because we're on our own?
Possibly. It could be us overthinking.
No, I mean when you're on your own, do spirits come out more when you're on your
Oh,
own?
I see what you're saying.
No, I definitely heard it. It's not overthinking. I definitely heard that.
Heard that again.
And I understand, you know, that it's I would say it's not even a wooden building. And last time I was here,
I remember
we had
last time
nothing.
there was a drip somewhere,
Yeah,
but it's not been raining.
No, but remember the drip was we knew it because it was like drip.
Yeah.
Drip. That sounded like a stone being thrown.
But I see what you're getting about. I mean, last time I mentioned about they might be intimidated by the numbers.
Yeah.
Smaller crowds, they might be more susceptible to coming out.
Do you remember us from last time? If you do, are you able to make a tapping noise or a banging noise? There's plenty of doors in here you can slam. Keep looking down that way.
I keep looking down there, yeah, just expecting something to run.
Well, you have to chase it then, wouldn't you? Catch it on camera.
There's different vibes in here this time.
Is it
But it is.
Is it because it's later at night, or is it because we're on our own?
I don't know, could be both. I don't know if you want to go up and check that second floor
For
and
what?
call out.
Yeah, we can do the second floor. I just thought we'd do downstairs
And
for a
then
bit.
perhaps maybe split up.
Do you want me to go up on the second floor on my own now?
Yeah, okay.
Should we split up now?
Yeah, we split up now.
Because we have heard a few things, so we could split up now, because it could be that there is something here that wants to communicate now.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that then.
Right, so guys, as Steve did say, I'm now going to head to the second floor, and I'm going to do a call-out session on my own, a lone vigil. Yeah, and we'll see if we get any activity. So I'll see you in a minute, guys. Right, guys, so I'm now on the second floor, as you can see. It's really, really dark up here. I mean, really dark. You can't see anything with the light off. There's candles all on the floor, so I don't know if someone's done like a Ouija board here or some, you know, vigils or something. Right, so this is room 113. And this is where the static's been, and it doesn't look like, if I'm honest with you, anything's moved.
So guys, I'm actually downstairs on my own now. Dolly's gone up to the second floor just to call out there. Most probably outside 113 where she was drawn last time. So I'm just down here in what I would say the foyer area where the day residents would come. Possibly watch a bit of TV or something and hang out. So I'm calling out to any spirits. I'm now on my own. If you feel more comfortable, maybe you could perhaps make a noise for me, please.
But it does definitely give a different vibe of an evening. Yeah, there is definitely a different vibe now. I don't know why, but it just feels a bit different this time round. I'm not sure whether because last time we was here, we didn't know we caught anything until we went home and did the footage review. And then hearing them taps downstairs hasn't made it any better. And fact as well, I'm looking into the light, so I can't see anything. All I can see is black. It's just darkness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the static in room 113. There's no point in me going in there if there's a static in there. So I'm just going to walk up here a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of calling out just to see if I can get anything. So I'm now on my own. I don't know if you remember me, but I was here last time on my own and I was up here calling out. I'm just wondering if there's anybody else up here with me, any spirits that want to communicate. Are you able to talk into my camera? Just heard a tap, guys. Sounded like it come from one of them rooms. If that was you tapping, could you tap again, please? can just about hear Steve as well, so if you can hear talking in the distance, it's Steve.
So I'm just going to sit down and try and communicate with any spirits. So I'm now on my own. Maybe you feel more comfortable. Maybe you feel like you can come and communicate with me because you don't feel intimidated. Could you perhaps please make a noise, a tapping noise for me please, like this? So guys, this is what I'm seeing. I'm actually in the foyer area. There is a metal fence there. Could you perhaps kick it for me, please, and it'll make a noise? I do appreciate you may be very nervous, but I can assure you I'm not here to harm you. I'm only here to communicate with you because we're not too sure whether you can communicate with spirits once they've passed on. Well, that was loud. I'm not sure if that was... One second. I don't know if you heard that noise, guys, but that was quite loud. Can't rule out that it was Dolly. We'll have to review her footage at the same time. But that was very loud. If that was you, could you do that again, please?
Is there any spirits here with me tonight, please? Anyone that would like to communicate with me? I know there's something here because last time I was here I caught a breath on my camera. If you haven't seen that video, guys, it's a couple of videos before this one, I think. It was a good watch because we'd actually catch a breath that we just couldn't explain. And I caught a tap as well before the breath. Are you able to maybe shut one of these doors, please? There's plenty of doors here that you could shut. Just show you guys down the hallway there. It's quite dark, as you can see. Obviously it looks quite light because I've got my camera light on, but when the camera light's off it's so dark. You can't really see much. In fact, you can't see anything when the camera light's off. It doesn't help with that suit hanging up. There's like a suit hanging up on the door, so it looks like a person standing there. Let's see, so this is room 111. So I'm going to stand outside room 111, which is right next to room 113. So I'm just going to stand outside here and maybe do a bit of calling out. Because like I said, I already have a static in 113 anyway. Is there anybody here on this floor that wants to communicate with me? I'm standing outside room 111 and room 112. Is there any residents that used to stay in those rooms that would like to communicate with me? This is a very old asylum. That's D. I thought I heard walking then, but that's D on the bottom floor.
So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take you round on the downstairs floor and do a little bit of cooling out. So, yeah, here we go. As I said, guys, this is quite a big asylum. As we said in our previous video, originally this was for the workers that used to work here, and then when the asylum became overpopulated, it had, I believe it was well over 1,000 residents. They started to bring some of the more trusted residents into this facility. But it's a lovely, it's actually a really nice place, if I'm being honest. So guys, I'm in now the accommodation office where we believe where the patients, would have been assessed perhaps and then put into their dorms. So if there is any spirits here with me, would you be able to come forward, please? I'm not here to harm you in any way. I'm a skeptic. Well, I'm 50-50. I believe 50-50 in the paranormal. I need something very significant that will make me believe. But then again, I'm not even sure, even if I see something significant, would I believe? That's just the way I am. It's very quiet here, but very, very eerie. Would it be possible for you to bang on that door for me, please? You might be able to hear Dolly in the distance, guys. She's not exactly the quietest of people. What I'm going to do is I am going to move.
I know in these asylums, not everyone was treated good. That's D. But I hope you was treated good, and I hope that you got better from this asylum, because that's what they were for, helping people and making people get better. But I know not all asylums have got a good reputation of that, which is really sad. And I'm sorry if you did go through any of that. But I'm simply here just to make communication with you. So are you able just to shut one of the doors or knock on one of the doors just so I can hear you? Or maybe walk towards me. I thought I heard a woman's voice then. Steve's downstairs talking. I mean, sometimes he sounds like a woman, so it could have been him. Are you able to do something for me, just so I can prove to our audience that there is paranormal activity out there and that there is life after death? Are you able to tell me your name? Maybe whisper it into my camera, because it does have a microphone on it. Just checking behind me, make sure no one comes running up behind me. So in room 113, if there's any residents here, in room 113, or any doctors or nurses, or anybody that used to work here or reside here, in room 113 there is a device, a green device. It will go off if you go near it, so it'll flash colours. Are you able to do that for me, please? Or there is a bowl that flashes colours. If you push it over, it will flash all different colours. If you'd like to see that, can you push it over for me, please? I can hear bloody... Right, I can't hear Steve. So I don't think it's Steve, but I can hear what sounds like footsteps going over broken glass or something. Come down the end of that. It's coming from down here somewhere. It's got really cold in here, guys.
I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys into the room where we didn't go last time, because there was dripping. There is no dripping in here today. It's been quite dry, so we're quite lucky that we can come in here, just because we didn't actually do an investigation here last time. Oh God, look at that. Calendar 2001. That's quite strange, considering this place closed down in 1995, I believe. So I'm calling out to any spirits in this room with me now. There's lots of things that you can knock, tap on, move. Would it be possible for you to do that for me tonight? As I said, I'm not here to intimidate you in any way. I just want to prove to the audience and viewers at home that you can communicate with spirits once someone's passed over. I saw something in that back room. Was that you? I saw something in that back room. Was that you? Could you do that again for me, please? I'm going to stay quiet for a few minutes. It's your chance to come forward. Make a noise in any direction, and I'll come and find you. Heard that noise again, guys.
Thought we heard something then. Sounded like, you know, like a door when it moves, and it's a bit too big for the floor, so it kind of scrapes along the floor. That's what it sounded like. Right, so room 113. The ball hasn't moved, neither has the device. It wouldn't really take much to knock that EMF reader over either, because it's standing upright. I don't know if you can see, guys, but there's like a, I don't know if you can see it from there. But there's like a suit hanging on the door. Just don't want a spirit to jump in that suit and start walking towards me. I don't know what I'd do. I'm just scaring myself now. Are there any spirits up here with me, please? Do you remember me from last time? Are you able to make a tap or a bang if you do? Or push that ball off? Talk into that camera that's in room 113? It's gone really quiet up here, guys. I'm just simply here to see if spirits do exist. Do they come back to their happiest place? Do they come back to their most saddest place? When they die, do they relive their last moments? Do spirits get trapped and they just want to break free and leave? These are all the questions that we want answered. But we can never get them answered because... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I thought I heard like a... Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God, it sounded like a snake. I really hope my cameras picked that up. And then had a massive bang, but I think that was Steve falling over.
That was a drip. Someone gonna move. That was a dripping noise. I haven't actually heard that tonight. That was me.
Steve?
Yeah?
Is that you falling over?
Yeah.
Steve, just before you did that, I heard this fucking like I'm not even joking, it was like a...
See, I was downstairs last time. Do you know where we heard the drips?
Yeah.
I was in there saying, oh, we're going to investigate in here tonight because there's no drips. But then I did hear something, but it did sound like a drip, so I can't. But other than that, other than feelings...
Just before I heard a bang. I heard this, or it might have been just after the bang, I can't remember. But I heard like a snake.
Do you know earlier on when we heard that dragging noise?
And I've heard a few taps up here as well.
When we heard that dragging noise, it sounded like this. That's what I heard in the distance last time.
So you didn't get anything downstairs?
No. I mean, I thought I heard something, but I'm not too sure if it was...
I thought I heard taps up here. I'm pretty sure it's taps. And then I heard like a tss. And then I was just saying, like, I hope no spirit goes in that suit and walks towards me. Because I don't know what I would have done. It's really cold in here though, I'm sure.
It's a different vibe this time, I must admit.
I thought I'd come up here on my own.
I felt nervous, if I'm being honest.
But I thought I heard like a tss. I'm going to have to review it, and I really hope I picked it up. Does it sound like a tss, or a snake, like tss?
Hissing noise.
It's the only thing I can think of, but isn't, like, if it were a hissing noise, doesn't that mean, like, you'd put that down to the devil, wouldn't you?
Well, you
evil,
would.
Satan.
Something evil.
I don't think Satan would be in an asylum.
No, definitely not.
Or a devil.
I mean, you might have evil people that works here, but that's it.
Nothing. It's gone really quiet. Which again, could it just be they like us on our own? It's the most bizarre.
Maybe they like to be in the shadows and just muck about.
Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, it might have been your nose. It might have been your nose,
anything.
actually. I thought I heard like a... To me, it sounded like a... Ah, but then now thinking about it, it could have been your nose. Because you did just breathe. Yeah, you did just breathe in. I heard it again.
Yeah, possibly.
So I'm now joined by my partner. He's a paranormal investigator as well.
My name is Steve.
And I would love it if you could just make some sort of communication with us. Like I said, there's a ball on the side. Push that off. Use the camera energy. Turn the camera off for us. Turn the light off on the camera. Knock on one of the doors. Anything.
Even if you could come and speak into the cameras, please.
Let your voice be heard.
What was that?
Let your voice be heard.
What was that?
Let your voice be heard.
What was that?
That come from above us.
That sound like dragging.
I thought it was someone coming in at first. I thought I heard a woman's voice.
That would have picked up.
That was like a really big bang, like a bang of some sort. It didn't sound like dragging to me.
I thought it sounded like dragging.
Stop it. Sorry, can you move? Because you're standing next to a giant
Oh yeah.
something.
Your light's in the way, love.
If that was you, thank you. Are you able to make that bang again for us, please? Was you happy here? Was you a patient? All this in my pocket.
Seems like things are happening even when we're not there or when we're talking.
Yeah.
It's as if it... Fire turning. Would you be able to make a whistling noise for us, please? Maybe run up and down these corridors for us?
Maybe appear on our camera. We're not sure whether you can appear as a full apparition or as some sort of light source, like an orb.
Maybe you can stand down there where my camera's pointing.
Can you make that suit fall off the door for us? Someone's in it. Someone's in it. Fuck off. Someone's fucking in here.
That sounded like someone walking.
Down the stairs. Yeah, down the stairs. Someone's in here, Steve. Oh, there's a ghost.
But we're by the stairs.
No, not an explorer would not explore this time of night. You're gonna have to. I'll stay here with the camera. You're gonna have to go and check that out because we're right by the stairs.
Hello? We're just filming. Is anyone there?
There's a tap from behind me as well. We're right by the stairs.
Someone would have responded if I said that.
That was walking. That was
sounded like
walking.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, like dun dun dun. Please tell me the camera's picked that up. Please tell me the camera's picked that up.
I mean, it should
Oh
have
my
done.
God.
If I enhance it.
Oh my God. I'm so nervous.
feel on edge
I'm
now.
so nervous
I
here.
feel a bit shaky.
Fuck off.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
I know what it is. It's them branches banging against the window.
No, because that one was downstairs.
Oh.
No, because I would have heard it, wouldn't I, when I was up here? No, because I would have heard it, wouldn't I, when I was up here? That's not coming from in there, Steve, it's coming from up there. There's no branches that side. That's the side where there's no... Remember? Look.
That's the side where that's the house's side.
That's what I'm saying. When we heard it last time, when me and Mike, because me and Mike debunked it, it was downstairs and it was this side where the trees are. That side is where all the houses are. There's no trees there. When you take a picture of outside, you can see there's nothing. It didn't come from in there. It sounded like...
That was the door.
Yeah, it sounded like dun, dun, like someone walking down the stairs.
It did. Was that you trying to communicate with us? Could you do it again? Maybe a little bit louder?
Or could it be a nurse doing her nightly rounds, giving medication out? It's not windy out there, but if it was, just say it was the branches, you would keep hearing. I was up here on my
It would
own
be
for about,
persistent,
what,
wouldn't
15
it?
minutes, would you say? And I didn't hear any of that. I heard tapping and like a hiss. I've got
You're talking.
No. I thought I heard that earlier, but then I remembered. I thought it was you. I thought I heard a woman. Did you go, at any point? Like,
Not that I know of, I'll have to review it.
yeah, I thought, because I know sometimes you do the call, it whistles, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't do no whistling or nothing.
And I thought it sounded like a woman. I even made a joke that it was you, because I said you had a woman's voice. I heard like a, no, like a,
Yeah.
I'm shaking because I'm so cold. Like,
I'm just really nervous. More nervous than last time.
Yeah. Now I'm brave. But I don't know if I could spend the night here on my own. I could come in on my own and probably just do a walk around calling out, but I just don't think I could stay here the night on my own.
Because that was our plan. That was our plan, to bring some.
I just got
Bring some. That was our plan, was to bring some tents. And literally come here for about 11 o'clock.
And camp.
And then literally stay here till 11 till like 6 or 7 in the morning.
And we was going to camp out here, weren't
And then
we,
we
to
was
see if we got anything.
going to bring some more cameras and more equipment and literally just get up every 2.5 hours to change the batteries just to see what had happened. But I don't think I could come here on my overnight. Not on my own anyway.
If you think that's a good idea, guys, and you'd like to see us do that, please put it in the comments. Maybe we can bring another team with us. Or, because we've been here twice now, maybe you want to see us do something else. But if you are interested in us spending the entire night here, well, it'll be the witching hours, so it'll be 12 till 3 we'll be here. Let us know in the comments, guys. And yeah, maybe we can get that sorted and maybe we'll invite another team here with us.
Definitely. If there are any spirits here...
Tapping, Steve. What was that?
What?
I thought I just saw a flash. Like in that care home. Oh my God, I can't cope with this. That's walking down the stairs, ain't it? That sounds like metal.
Strange.
That sounds like metal.
There's no... I can't think of anything, what it could be. I can't remember...
I just heard a tap behind me.
I can't remember us having that noise last time.
No, what is going on in here tonight?
It's probably a simple explanation, but my brain's not thinking.
I'm thinking, I can't think of what it could be. Sounds to me
The only thing I could have
like
think of is it
walking
was the
down the
branches,
landing.
but the branches are that side.
And they're at the bottom, not at the top. And the branches didn't sound like that. It sounds like, when we do the footage review, we're going to have to see what it sounds like. While I'm here now, at this present moment, it sounds like someone's walking down the stairs. Dun, dun. Or someone's walking above us.
Let's go in this room and have a look. Do you want to go in this room?
We might as well, we're here, see if we can debunk the noise, because no point in being a paranormal investigator if we can't debunk the noise. I'll just hold it for a minute.
I mean, there.
See, it's not that. Move that branch and scratch it on that. See, it's not that noise. No, scratch it on the wood. It's not that sort of noise.
I don't know what it is then.
Move that pipe and scrape it along the wall. No, it's not that either.
It's plastic. Let's just stay
Does
here.
it sound like the stairs to you?
It does to me, but let's just stand here and see if
Could
we
it
can...
be that noise but upstairs? In somewhere this big, it's really hard to try and know where that's
Because
at.
to me,
it sounds like the stairs.
if that was the wind, there's no wind outside, but let's just say hypothetically it is the wind, that would be consistently going off, doing that noise.
Exactly.
We're in this room now, I can't hear anything. We'll stay here for a little bit, just see if we can debunk it, and then we'll just leave it up to you guys at home to decide. So if that is you communicating with us...
Are we in room 114, I think? Let me check what room we're in. 116.
So if that is you trying to communicate with us, we are in 116.
Maybe this was your room? Maybe this is where you had to stay? Maybe you're not happy that you're still here and you want to get out. We've opened the door for you now, you're free to go. You're free to roam, you don't have to be trapped here anymore. thought it sounded like someone coming in. I hold the door.
To me, it sounded like something walking on metal.
I thought it was someone.
I know there's a fire escape up there with green metal stairs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you want to go and check that. That's a tap.
Before that, I heard two people talking. Oh my God.
Fucking hell.
Can I just go and check it's not
I
on
hope
camera?
someone's in here fucking about, because that is fucking...
Well, you're a paranormal investigator, so... Yeah, you're a paranormal investigator, so you hope that it's actually paranormal, Steve. There's nobody in here. We've put a trap by the door as well, so... Well, the way we come in, we've put a trigger object there, so if someone does come in, it will get pushed over and we'll hear it. And you was downstairs, wasn't you?
Yeah. But to me...
That sounded like it come from in here, Steve.
To me, it was around this area, out down there, I thought.
What, the tapping?
Yeah. I heard it twice.
Yeah, I did.
It was as if it
I thought it was tapping on the camera, you know what I mean?
It was as if it was something like...
No, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't like that. It was like a really... something really small, like a little pebble or something. That was the door going.
Right. If that was you tapping just a minute ago, that's great. Thank you so much. Could you tap again for us, please, but louder? You're right. Seems to be when we're not asking.
I'm just going to go and check
Which
on...
makes me think, which comes back to my theory again, which is making me think, do they not even know we're here? And they're just reliving their moment.
That's the thing, we don't know.
We don't know. We could have spirit nurses and doctors walking straight through us right now.
They might not be able to see or hear us.
No.
They might be able to hear something, but go, what's happening? Try and investigate.
Probably put it down to nothing. Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. Let's go towards those metal stairs, because it could have been those metal stairs, actually. Come to think of it, but it did sound like stairs to me.
Because these...
No, they wouldn't make that noise.
No, they would.
Are they metal? Walk up them. No, it wasn't that either, Steve. It was a bit like that.
It was kind of like that.
But to me, it sounded like, you're right, it sounded like someone walking down these stairs, like boom, boom, boom. And there's a cage here as well. There's a cage here as well.
Let's see what it sounded like.
Steve, walk down, but walk, touch them metal bars. Could have been banging on the bars. That's what it sounded like. More like the bars, but metal.
I would say if this was a prison, maybe it was a
Prisoner.
prisoner doing that. But it did sound like that.
It did sound like that, yeah.
Actually, it was kind of like that.
That's what made me think, because it was like dun dun dun, it made me sound like someone's coming down the stairs. It was so loud though, it honestly made me feel like someone was generally coming in.
Yeah,
But we would have heard them come in, because we put a trigger object there, and we would have heard them quickly run out.
Definitely.
Because I know if I come in here and I heard someone talking,
I'd leg it, yeah.
you know, I'd think there's somebody in here. A ghost or something.
Hang on a minute, are these metal?
It wasn't that sort of noise, it was more that, Steve.
What about this? It was doing this.
To me it sounded like the stairs. So far, we've not had the EMF reader go off that we know of, because we have got it on static, and the ball hasn't been pushed off.
That's the car.
So, you'd think if there is someone here, they would push that ball off, wouldn't they?
We have been here for some time now. There have been some unexplainable strange sounds that we have been hearing. Would you hear something?
Did it come from above?
I don't know. It isn't me leaning on this, is it?
No, it sounded like this. It's your nose. I keep hearing your nose go off.
Oh, is it my nose? Okay. I lost my train of thought.
So we have been here for some time, and you can see we're not here to hurt you. We're not a doctor or a nurse. We just want to make communication with you, because last time I was here, someone tried to make communication with us in this very room I'm standing outside.
We felt the need to come back. We're not too sure why. We would sit at home saying we need to go back to this asylum.
Because we felt like someone was here that wanted our help, maybe, or wanted to tell their side of the story.
What we would love for you to do is to push the ball off of the windowsill that's inside room 113.
Maybe he wasn't meant to be here. Maybe he was misunderstood. As mental health, it can be very misunderstanding. Back in the day, people didn't know how to cope. Nowadays, mental health is so much more advanced and we know so much more. So maybe what you got locked up for or what you had to stay here for, nowadays you wouldn't need hospital treatment because there's home treatment teams, there's medication, there's therapy. And we can only apologise like we said before. So if you think we don't understand, we do. We really do understand. I have researched a lot about asylums, and I've seen a lot of treatments that went on in asylums and the abuse that happened in asylums. So we do understand. Maybe he was never meant to be here. Maybe he was misunderstood. If that's the case, can you make a noise for us? Push that ball off.
Maybe bang on the floor above.
It's just weird how it happens when we're talking.
Strange, isn't it?
Not like trying to make communication.
Which makes me believe that do they literally
Not
just
know we're here.
not know we're here and they just get
Or
on
are they very, very clever
and hide?
and they know we're here, and just as they think we're giving up, maybe going home, then they want to be heard. Or maybe it's a delayed reaction.
Sure.
Maybe they've tried to make communication, we just can't hear them. They got so frustrated that they've made that louder bang. It's another thing, guys, that we just don't know.
I would imagine we probably wouldn't be here much more.
And we have been here for some time now. Oh my God.
I would imagine we probably wouldn't be here much more.
And we have been here for some time now.
I would imagine we probably wouldn't be here much more.
We have been here for some time now. Thank you if you are trying to make communication with us.
Could you do that again? I mean, it is an old building, we can't put it down. I mean, something could be just falling off.
Didn't sound like falling though, did it? This is so intense. This is the most intense I think I've ever been.
If this is you actually trying to communicate with us,
Do you not want us here?
Could you make a really loud bang within the next 10 seconds, please, so we know you're here? What's that tapping noise?
On my camera. You can't rule out it's the heat from the light. Or there's someone standing right by me. Maybe they've just walked into room 113. If that ball gets pushed now, or the EMF reader's going off right now. That'll be one hell of a bit of evidence, won't it?
Mm. I mean, nothing's...
I feel like whatever's here don't want us here. It doesn't feel like a good feeling, does it?
No. I think
I've never had my light do that before, but you can't rule out that it's the heat from the light.
It is cold in here. It might be the cold and heat mixing.
True. Expanding, non-expanding, and all that. Do you feel like... How are you feeling?
I feel on edge.
Do you feel like good vibes, bad vibes, scary vibes? Stop it.
Did you see something down there? Or was it just me, imagination?
I didn't know because I was talking.
I feel on edge in here. This is probably the most I've ever felt on edge.
I feel like whatever's here don't want us here. Don't feel good. We hope you've enjoyed this investigation tonight at this asylum. Don't forget to comment on anything that we maybe have missed during our investigation. Also comment on any of the sounds that you heard and what they sounded like to you. Please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for weekly content. Thank you for watching, guys. Good night.